Hey, how's everyone today? This video is on my SD-70 ACU by Athearn Genesis. Now, with all the locomotives that I own, this one here, in terms of detail, in my collection is what I would call endgame level of detail. This is a newer run. I do believe it came out in... Oh, I pre-ordered it. Like, I don't even think it came out a year ago. Wasn't that long ago anyway. But yeah, let's just take a look at this thing. Like, it's very impressive. So we'll just start off at the front. Hopefully my camera's doing okay. The lighting's a little bad today, so I got the light turned on the phone. But the detail is pretty amazing. So we have all our MU hoses there, and we have the other cables, the red cables. I can never remember the name to. Man, we got ditch lights. We got textured walkway. We got graded steps. And the level of detail on the paint is just really nice. I'm sorry it's a little dusty, but I tried to get some of the dust off. I mean, we have windshield wipers. We have excellent looking small grab rails. There's interior detail. I mean, the detail on the roof is fantastic. We have our wind deflectors. So we have the top wind deflectors and the side little wind deflectors there. And the detail on the side of the cab is really, really nice. And we'll go down to the trucks. The trucks are really impressive too. And all the cabling on the frame, on the chassis of the locomotive, that's all separately applied detail. Like, that's not molded detail, that's all separately applied. And it does have, I do believe it has roller bearings. Wait, no, maybe not. Maybe it doesn't. I thought it had roller caps on it, but that's one of my other locomotives. So this one does not have roller caps. Here, we'll just take another, get it down the side a little bit. Oh yeah, beautiful looking locomotive. We got a fuel tank. I mean, it has excellent detail on it. I mean, we even got a little bit of, oh, my phone's getting a little blurry there. I mean, we even got a little bit of detail on the, right here. Let me get my little paintbrush here. We got some little details going on here. And oh, the side walkway. That's a metal mesh, and it's all textured. So that's a metal applied piece there. Oh, there's the handbrake. And we also have the actual chain for the manual brake. The hook's right up to the middle brake cylinder there. And the rear truck details are really excellent. You can see all the separately applied cabling along the chassis of the locomotive, which looks really excellent. And of course we have see-through fans. The camera's not picking it up though overly well. And then we have, that is actually see-through too, but it is not going to pick it up. That vent right there. Here, I gotta move it up a little bit so we can get around to the rear. Again, I really love the detail on the back. We have all the small metal grab rails. And we got the ditch lights in the back. We got textured walkway, textured graded steps. We have the MU hoses. And the other cables there, the red ones, again, I don't know what the names are. And we have, I think these are spare coupler parts, I think. Someone let me know in the comments if I'm right about that, if you know what those are, because I'm not 100% sure. Alright, I'll get the locomotive turned around to the other side. I apologize if you can hear any of the access noise, because we're getting a storm today. It hasn't started to rain yet, but we're getting, later on this evening, we're getting a pretty gnarly one. We're supposed to be getting 100-kilometer-an-hour winds and all that great stuff with a lot of rain, so just hasn't hit yet. So we'll just get a look at this side here. The rear lights look great. Look, we got more nice rear venting detail. Like, it's just absolutely amazing. There we got the rear steps all graded. We got the metal walkway. Looks really excellent, just a little dusty. And look at the rear trucks on this side. Yeah, they really definitely, Athearn went really all out on this locomotive. on these SD-70 ACUs. Really impressed. Just go along the side here. The horn, I know, it's pretty typical of all horns. We got nice fuel tank detail. Really nice fuel tank detail. Get as close in as I can here. Oh, there's an air reservoir. We'll get along the front trucks here. Get as much detail as I can get with my phone anyway, because that's all I got to make videos with right now. Along the side of the cab, and we got like little wipers in the back too. All the symbols, like all the lettering is actually really you can actually read it, but my phone camera is not going to pick that up at all, unfortunately. And we'll get around the front again. The interior detail is really nice too, but I can only pick out so much of it. There's a little mirror right there. They put that on there. That's really excellent. And we'll look at the front again. Oh, the nice textured walkway. We got the graded steps. It's a really nice model. And I have a hard time doing it, but this Athearn right here, you can pop the roof off if you want to do anything to the interior. It's a little difficult, and I don't have fingernails at the moment, but it does pop off. I don't think I'm going to be able to get it to pop off. I can give it a little shot, but I'm not going to go epically crazy trying to get it popped off here. But it does. You can take the roof off. See if I can grab an end here and get it to do it. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it just holds on by magnets. So we can see the, here, I'll get the phone popped up here. So there's little magnets there on the top of the roof. And that just comes off like that. And there, we got the interior. That's pretty awesome, actually. That is pretty neat. But I did read that there are a few more of the modern Athearn Genesis models will have this feature. The top of the roof of the cab it's just on by magnets, and you just pop it off and you're good to go. So here, I'll put the roof back on, and there. Well, it's almost on. I gotta maybe push it just a little bit. Oh, got it on properly. Maybe I gotta put it on, but I don't take it off much. Let's get it going here until it's flush. Of course, it's being silly. It's not going flush on for me. There we go. Now it's on. Perfect. And yeah, excellent locomotive. I did not buy the DCC and sound option. I wish I did, but I bought this locomotive like early on when I first started purchasing new locomotives. So my knowledge wasn't. I didn't know as much as I do now. Like I say, 2.5 years in the hobby, I learned quite a bit, but there's still so much to learn. So, but I did put a lock pilot in it, so it is DCC now. So I did but I wish I did get the DCC and sound version, but I did not. But it is DCC now with the lock pilot, just no sound, unfortunately. And let me pick it up here gently as I can. See if we can get some of the, if we can see some of the details. Show you some of the piping. Well, the phone's not picking it up really well, unfortunately. But I'm trying to see those details. All the extra piping underneath. Yep, there we go. And of course, we got the sanding lines too and everything. But yeah, there's a lot of piping. Sorry, my hand's like in the way. But they definitely did a lot of nice detail on this locomotive. Like it's very impressive. And another thing we're going to do too, because it is kind of fun. I got my scale here. We're going to weigh it. I think videos from now on, I'm going to just weigh all the locomotives. I like to put a cup on top just to make it a little more accurate. And then I got to make sure the weight is set with the cup on. Okay, it's at 0. So let's see. We're just going to go by grams. Let's see how much it weighs. So we are at 715 grams. That might almost be close to 2 pounds. Let's see. Let's see here, get this going, right? It is almost 2 pounds. Just about. Not quite, but almost there. And we'll go back to grams. So 715 grams. Nice weight to it, so that gives it a lot more traction for pulling. So it's not, it's amongst one of my heaviest diesel locomotives. My heaviest one is still, I have two Proto 2000 SD-70s, and they are my heaviest diesel locomotives so far. But this one is definitely up there. I like it when they weigh a good amount. I just find it gives you a little more, just has a little better traction. So it's definitely a bonus. I like, you know, if I pick the locomotive up, I like to feel weight. Makes me happy. But no, overall, it is, in terms of what I have in my collection, it is end game level of detail, along with my Aurora Miniature SD-70. I do have a video of that one, just doing a little bit of work on it. But I'll make another video of that one too. But I will end this video, and I will have a newer video coming up soon. If you enjoy the video, like, subscribe if you wish. But everyone take care and have a great day, and I'll have another video up and going soon.